Hi folks, today we are reviewing the Poulan Pro chainsaw, the 18-inch bar model. Okay, this, as the title suggests, if you're looking at a Husqvarna saw, don't knock this one. This one is made by Husqvarna, even though it says Poulan Pro on it. Right here on the case label it says Husqvarna Outdoor Power Equipment Incorporated. And it's actually got Husqvarna parts on it. I did not know that until I started tearing it apart, that this saw actually has Husqvarna parts in it. So, with that out of the way, let's open up the case and I'll show you. I keep my bar and chain oil right in the case, and as I said in the last video, it does come with your 2-cycle oil. It does come with a nice Oregon chain made in the USA, not a Chinese chain, and it comes with the beautiful case, and we're just going to put off to the side for now. Now, this is a full 18-inch bar chainsaw. It's 42 cc's. It's got all the safety features that any other chainsaw would have. It's got the kickback brake. It's got the safety on the throttle handle. All that fun stuff. And it's got a few features that I hate, and it's got a few features I quite like. One of them is the fact that it does have a primer bulb. I don't know what it is, but it seems as though the more expensive chainsaws, they have that auto primer system, which is supposed to make it so that they don't have to have a primer bulb, but that's great when they work and horrible when they don't. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not going to be logging the Great North Woods with this. But for a homeowner that is gonna pull this out 3 times a year, this is the saw to have bang for the buck money. Why? Because you can actually go down. Where I got this from was Harbor Freight. And even on the website, they have it regularly priced at $169.99. I went into shops just in the Fargo area here, and they're selling the 16-inch bar model, 40 cc, without the case, without all the accoutrements such as your oil, your extra chain. As far as I know, that they don't come with the extra chain, they don't come with that, but I do know that they do not come with the case. They just come in a cardboard box. For actually a little bit more than what Harbor Freight wants for this one, which is the 18-inch bar with the case, and it's got the bigger motor. This, I have not had any problems with it at all. Now, I'm going to tell you that the chain comes a little loose. Alright, it says that right in the owner's manual. you're going to have to tighten the chain. So, it's a given. Alright. And one thing I like is the fact that not only do you get the nice Oregon chain in the bag, but the chain that's on it is also an Oregon chain. So, with that in mind, let's go on to the third thing I like. This effortless pull starting. I really want to know how the heck they got a compression release on a 2-cycle motor, but something that's better left for channels like AVE. I'm not tearing into this thing that far to find out how they did it. So, like I said, the three big things I like is the fact that you do get a nice Oregon branded chain, the effortless pull starting, and the primer bulb. Now, the one big thing I am actually a little worried about is the chain tensioning mechanism. The chain tensioning mechanism, in my opinion, it's probably going to be the weakness of this saw, and why I can't put it into a more professional category. This is in the DIYer saws. Yes, it's got the same oomph to it as the big boy saws, the Husqvarna saws of the same size, but it's got a few features that allow them to sell this saw at a lower price point and to a homeowner. Such as the fact that the chain tensioner design, it's a plastic design. It's got the primer bulb, it doesn't have that auto primer. The one thing I do like is the fact that they did have an auto oiler for the bar and chain. So all you gotta do is dump your bar and chain oil in there and you're ready to rock and roll. Another nice feature of this saw is that it does come with its own multi-tool. And you can pry open both your oil fill and your fuel fill with the multi-tool. You can take off the top cover and change out the spark plug, although I would not recommend using this tool to change out the spark plug. And when you're outside, you don't have to fiddle in your toolbox. You have the tool right on the saw to do tightening of the chain. So, I would like to hear, if you own one of these, your pros, your cons of this saw. If you broke this saw, I want to know why. Is it this chain tensioner? Is it something internal? Please, we all here on the YouTube world want to know. So, I really like it for what I use it for. It's perfect. Sure, it doesn't have the teeth to grab onto the wood to help you force it into stuff, but like I said, if you're not going to be logging the Great North Woods with this saw. So, in conclusion, it's a great saw. Don't knock it. I haven't had any problem with it. And if you have, please comment. Put it in the comments. What's going on with yours? I think we'd all like to hear about your experience, not just mine. I've owned this now for 2 weeks. This is essentially a 2-week review. If y'all want, in another year, I'll do another review of this saw and we'll see how it fared. But until then, please comment, rate, subscribe, and ring the bell. Ring the bell. Till then, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.